Good morning, guys. I'm at the schoolhouse. I think this is where the playground was, this little open area. It's just, kind of an open area, a lot of trees. But I wanted to show you guys the foundation of it. Somebody actually came over here and cleaned up the steps to it after the water came down. Check that out. This is the steps to the old schoolhouse, or what it's left. It looks like they pushed a bunch of dirt up on a big mound. There's a little foundation right there, and then there's this. So I'm not really sure what they did. Some old iron stuff. Looks like an old toilet or something. So it's a pretty big schoolhouse, actually. Big old mound up here. These big old trees are. So a little chilly this morning, but alright, I'll let you guys know. I'll start hunting and I'll tell you, but I'll show you if I find anything. I plan on gridding this whole thing because last time I didn't have enough time to really hunt it thoroughly. So alright guys, see ya. First signal looks like maybe the corner to a buckle or something. See that nice little design on there? It was all folded up, so I wasn't sure what it was, but I unfolded it and that's what it looks like. Clean up later, looks pretty nice. Alright, let's keep going. Alright guys, so I left the schoolhouse and I'm going to another house site that I actually found last night on a website. So I'm gonna go hit that spot up, and I didn't really find much of the school. I thought I would find more since I found a couple coins in like a matter of 10 minutes, you know. But I hunted it pretty hard. I found some pen caps and some bullet casings and just stuff like that. Nothing really special. So, but I will plan on hunting another spot here soon once I get to it and walking up there. This is when the water's up. Right here is actually an island. There's water on this side, and then there's water on that side, and this whole road is underwater. This whole island is underwater usually when the lake's full. And before there's a lake here, they use this little hump area, this huge little mound, as farmland. And there was that homestead up here, so I'm gonna hunt that, and I'll get to you guys when I get there. Alright, see ya. Okay guys, so here's that foundation, just a little one here. My first target is this little brass thing, and it's really nice looking. It has like a nice little edge on it. It looks like a part where you like the key lock, you know, like where you put the key through there, or it could be like some kind of hair clip, or it's old, so it's a good start. Let's keep going. All right, talk to you in a minute. Nice little deer bed. One right there. There's one right there. There's one over there. There's a couple over here. Nice little bedding area. All right. Man, did that anchor have a bad day. There's nothing it could be caught on besides this house site. It got wedged right between the foundation and the dirt. That sucks. I might take it with me. I might not. If it was a better anchor, I would, but it looks like a pretty crappy one. It looks pretty corroded. Yeah, I'm not gonna take that. But it's funny anyways. Alright. Alright guys, so I found this nice little button here. What's weird was it gave like a nice like 79-80 signal. So I'm thinking maybe it's like aluminum. It probably isn't that old. It's not like brass or anything like that. It was a high tone, so I don't know if it's aluminum or what. It's not silver, so Alright, I'll keep going. Happy Sunday to everybody out there. Hope everybody's having a good weekend and a good day so far. Here's my wrap up from the last 2 days of those from lake hunts. Got all kinds of stuff for you guys. Let's just do the miscellaneous things first. As you can see, there's 2 buttons there. They're both very modern buttons. I think they were dropped by fishermen. This is aluminum. That's aluminum as well. That's a rivet with still some roof plastering left on it. I believe it's roof plastering. It's pretty cool. It's copper. It rang up like a penny. Very nice. That's a smashed hubcap off the vehicle. Another odd bit there. Got a nice little cog wheel. Maybe off like a pocket watch or something. I think it's brass. It's pretty nice. I like that. Another piece of brass. And a little spinner off a spinner. You know, a little lure. Nice little piece of pottery I found at the schoolhouse. I like that color. It's really pretty. A stem off like a tire valve, you know. Pressure valve. I found a couple little copper rivets. I believe this might be off a pair of jeans or some clothes. It has a little clip on the back where you clip it on. This I think is like a roofing rivet. This is off a pair of jeans for sure because it has their little company name on there. And it's really tiny, but it was a good tone. What else is there? There's a little spoon piece I found. It's pretty heavy. It's not silver, I don't believe. Is there a maker's mark on here? No, I don't think there's a maker's mark on it. But it has a nice little design on the very end of it where it broke. So that's cool. So here's all my brass bits. Here's a little brass ring thing. Some brass nozzles, some other big old brass parts. This is a big old piece of copper. Just other little pieces. Copper wire. I thought this was a little ring, a little band, but I could bend it. So I don't think it's a ring if I could just maneuver it like that. Really easy. There's that little hinge thing I found at the the first house site after the schoolhouse yesterday. There's that thing off that Model T Ford I found. I heard they're off coil boxes, but I can't, don't quote me on that. That's what I've heard from people. It says Ford right there in the reflection, so that's pretty cool that it actually says Ford on there. It's really fragile though, it's cracked in the middle, so I gotta really be careful with that piece. So yesterday, after I hunted those 2 houses, I just started hunting the shoreline, and I got into a spot where I found a bunch of shotgun shells and bullets and casings and things. Most of these are from, they're UMC codes, so they're early 1900s. So I think that's really cool. Couple bullets, stuff like that. I wanted to show you guys this casing, because this is probably the oldest casing that I have ever seen in my life, or like found. It's a big casing, right? It's on a 22, but it doesn't have a centerfire cartridge primer. It's flat, as you can see, it's smooth, and it has an S on it, right in the middle there. There's an S, and as you can see, it's pinfire on both sides, or it could be, I'm not sure what it's called, if it's a rimfire, but it's been rimfired twice, and it's smooth and it's big. So it kind of reminds me of like a Spencer casing, but I don't think it's that. But I do think it's old, before centerfires were even created. So like late 1800s maybe or so, or maybe a little bit earlier than that. If you guys have any ideas on what this is, please comment below. Like I said, it's smooth on the back, and it has an H in the middle, and it has 2 pins on both sides where it got fired. And it's copper or brass. It rang up like a 75, so it wasn't a crappy signal or nothing. So look at some of these bullets, how corroded they are. They were probably way before the lake was even made. That's pretty cool. I like all that. And then for my lead, it's a lake obviously, so this is a given if you're gonna find lures. And I mean, look at the size of these weights, 2-ounce weights. This is like ocean weights. That weight right there has like Dacron, like 80-pound Dacron. Like, what are these people thinking? Got little trout lures, a big old diamond weight, some cast masters, yada yada. Some of these lures I found though, like that one and those, all these little fish lures. My dad's friend who's like 60, he said he uses those as a kid. So I mean, they're definitely have some age to them. So that's cool. The only coins I found were the two 1974 and 1978 copper pennies. But look at how shiny that one is. I think the clay preserved those pennies. So if I ever found like a wheat cent in there, it'd be like preserved. So, well, there's my hunt for the last 2 days. Got my share of a lot of relics and stuff, but didn't really get any coins, which I'm fine with. You know, I pretty much got my share there last hunt when I found 3 or 4 wheats and mercury diamond stuff. So, alright guys, well I hope you have a good Sunday. I'll talk to you guys soon. My lake trip is on Thursday. I'm so excited. Alright, have a good day. See you guys later.